Hello, good morning. Happy Thursday from my kitchen. Today is weigh-in day, and I am so sorry because last Thursday I didn't weigh in and I didn't give you a video, but it also was Thanksgiving, so I'm not sorry, not sorry. Anyways, so let me give you the results for this week's weigh-in. But first, let me show you what I'm making in the crock pot for dinner. It's called cracked chicken, and you need to start with chicken thighs and then a packet of ranch dip, like the powdered ranch, not the dressing, but the dip. I don't know if there's really much difference, but they sell them differently. And then also 2 bricks of cream cheese, 8 ounces each. So let's go over to my crock pot. Here are the above mentioned ingredients that I just mentioned, and I cannot wait 7 hours from now to try and taste this meal. I'm going to be adding bacon to it later as well. So, okay, now back to my results. All right, so this week's results is that I'm down 1 pound. So last week I was 189.4 and this week I'm 188.4. So last week was Thanksgiving. I did step on the scale. I was up, I think it was water weight, and then I lost it all. And then some. So I'm really excited about that. How thrilling. Okay, as my day goes on, let me go ahead and explain to you how I feel like I thought I lost that weight through these past 2 weeks. All right, guys, I'm back on here. This is my lunch hour. I just totally went over the 12 tips of better sleeping habits, and I covered the first 6 tips, and I did that over on the iTrack Bites Instagram page, and it went so well on the Stories Takeover, so super excited. I think I'm going to re-film all of those tips tonight. Nonetheless, that was really fun to do. So, yeah, as far as my weight loss today, being a pound under. Remember how I put that other video on my YouTube page here about how to deal with stressful situations through the holidays, or how to kind of cope with your stress? I totally took a lot of those recommendations and suggestions to heart. Like, I totally practiced what I preached. Now, did I have a big, huge, crazy moment at Thanksgiving? You're dang right I did. Did that completely ruin my entire day? No, I didn't let it. I didn't say, I wasn't like mentally telling myself like, that's not going to ruin my diet. No, because it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle, right? So what I did was just basically compartmentalize. I dealt with my problems and my issues here, and food didn't even come into the equation. Food was here. So I don't know how I did it. I just did it. And then, and I guess to me, I separate those two. Not always, keep in mind, many times emotionally, I eat and do a bunch of things when I'm eating or when I'm emotional. But for Thanksgiving, I did not. So, and on our Thanksgiving day, my celebration was to go to a buffet dinner with my dad and my sister and my husband and all of the family members that wanted to come and join us there. And it was so crazy and chaotic, and I just wanted to make sure my dad was safe, that I think I went through the buffet line twice. And then I didn't even get to eat my dessert because that's kind of where things went downhill. But I just said to myself, it's okay. here's your portion, here's what you're going to eat. Did that Hawk method, because at a buffet, there's like multiple different areas of different foods you can put on your plate. So I think, which was so silly, I had my ham and turkey, which was just like a little bit of each. And then I had a piece of pizza. I had macaroni and cheese. I had some rice and some sesame chicken. I mean, I was like in my glory, but I only had a little bit of each. Like, I didn't have multiple pieces of pizza. I didn't have multiple pieces of ham and turkey. And I tried to really keep my portions appropriate. So I was grateful. I went through that whole holiday feeling okay. But I was also preoccupied. Maybe in my own home, I probably would have ate a little more. I don't know. I didn't make any turkey or ham this year for our own personal family, and I'm okay with that. So that's that. Secretly inside, my mind is just racing. I cannot wait to find out how that crock-pot meal is going right now for my cracked chicken that I put in there this morning. But when I get off work tonight, I'll go check in on it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's going to taste so good. Everybody that I've put it on my Instagram page is telling me how wonderful of a recipe this is, and I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited to go home and eat that. But nonetheless, so that's kind of how I did it as far as food goes on the actual holiday. Through the rest of the time frame, now the very next day, was I up in weight? You're dang right I was. But was it because of calories and food and fat? No, it was from water. All the sodium and all those different foods at the buffet line just totally sucked onto my body, and my body soaked up all the water it could. Because as you know, if you don't already, one salt molecule needs 2 water molecules to be attached to it. So when you ingest salt or excess salt, that's how much more water weight your body hangs on to. So just remember that going forward. So, exercise, I really totally could have done better there in that department. Now, yes, I do walk every day, but I wasn't hitting my 10,000 steps goal. This week for my Fitbit challenge, I'm enrolled in a 10,000 or a step Fitbit challenge, and then the other Fitbit challenge that I created was this new challenge that you could do activity minutes. So basically, if a person wanted to cheat and just move their arm and wrist to gain steps, doesn't count on that activity challenge. So the activity challenge is truly how many minutes during the day did your heart increase to that, not maximum heart rate, but a good aerobic heart rate level. And then that over the week, you have a goal to hit. And I totally am not winning. And so I'm humbled by that. I just realized that I really could be moving my booty more, or at least getting a better aerobic workout with my heart more. And boy, let me tell you, last night when I tried to move my garbage cans over snowbanks to be on the side or the curb of our street, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack because my heart was racing so much. So I have room to grow there. But I think overall, I mean, I had a really great couple weeks, and I'm just grateful for the loss. Grateful for the loss, people. So thank you, everybody, for watching. My videos tend to get so super long, so I apologize. But I don't really. I think I said that earlier. Don't ever apologize. Just be who you are, right? So, yeah, I will go ahead and see you guys next Thursday, and let me know down below. What was your guys' results? Have you gained? Have you lost? What's going on with you guys in your own homes and your own lives? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did anybody use my helpful tips or tricks on how to cope with stress during the holidays? Let me know. I'd love to hear. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We will see you next week. I'm home from work. I'm finishing up the last steps for my cracked chicken recipe, and I cannot wait. I've got bacon cooking / kind of burning, crisping, which is okay. On the stove, and then I've got my meal in the crock pot. So I'll show you. P.S. Some handsome dude in my house already shredded the chicken for me. Beat that, ladies. Okay, so this is my cracked chicken. Yum. Oh. And then I'm going to add my cheese, which I think it calls for 2 cups, but I'm just going to put in 1 cup because like 2 cups is a lot. And then we'll add the bacon. All right, here's my bacon. I'm gonna let that sit while I take my dog to the dog park, and then we'll come back, we'll stir, and we'll eat. All right, we are back from the dog park, and I've dished myself up some chicken crack chicken. There's rice on the bottom, and then a healthy portion on top. So we'll see how it tastes. So it's so tasty. It's creamy, it's savory, and that bacon just adds a little bit of that smoky, woodsy taste to it. And then the rice is just so complimentary.